Welcome back. Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. Yeah. Insane. Absolutely insane. Such a damn shame.
You're watching Young Tripp Reactions, the show where rapper Young Tripp reacts to the latest videos on crime, drama, news, and so much more. Get ready, because the show's about to start. Let's go.
Peace. Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. It's allergy season, y'all, so of course, I was sneezing a little bit as I waited on the intro to play. But welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. The first video we're going to do is the update on Karmelo Anthony, and everybody wants a retrial now, not just the defense. Some people may have that confused. It's even the prosecution. I don't know why the prosecution wants to redo it, but obviously they do. Things were kept out on both sides, and so we're going to get into that. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Also, make sure you come follow me over on my professional FB and my professional Instagram as well too, because I post over there as well too. The links to my social media is pinned at the top of the chat, along with the original video, as always, and at the top of the link in the description, along with the original video, as always as well. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, involving you, a friend, or a loved one, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Let me know about the civil rights attorneys involved, similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know about the activists that are involved, where I can join them in the fight for justice for you or your loved one. If it does involve a friend or a loved one, and the same thing applies to you as well too, see if they want to come onto the channel, tell their story about whatever the situation is, whoever it involves, whatever it involves. If they don't want to come on and tell their story, or they're not in a situation to come on and tell their story, then you as the friend or relative can come on and tell it for them, or you guys can just write a statement and then I'll pull the public information and get it out there. Either way works. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family, and let's get into this.
Both prosecutors and the defense in this case presented their case using a motion for a new trial hearing to expose the violent backgrounds of both Anthony and Austin Metcalf.
JD Miles has been in the courtroom all day, and he joins us now live with the latest. JD, there is a lot to unpack here.
There was a private off-the-record agreement between attorneys for Karmelo Anthony and prosecutors to keep the sordid backgrounds of the killer and the victim out of the ear of the jury and the public, to focus solely on the murder trial and what happened under that tent at the Frisco High School track meet last year. But now there's in this motion for a new trial, the background reports are being released, and the defense is going first, releasing 20 pages now of Austin Metcalf's behavioral history. Karmelo Anthony was dressed in a suit and tie for this morning's hearing, which began with the defense arguing that efforts by the trial judge and prosecutors to combat threats and deal with disruptions actually prevented Anthony from getting an open and fair trial. But bombshell testimony came this afternoon from Anthony's trial attorney, Mike Howard, about Austin Metcalf's background report that was never presented to the jury. CBS News Texas has also learned new details about Austin Metcalf's background. Metcalf and his brother Hunter were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word, and were sentenced to 12 months of juvenile probation.
Let's just stop there. Spraying KKK graffiti on stuff and unalive all blacks. I'm just, I mean, just let that sink in. Let that sink in, and then you go to the whole situation about the tent, and you break that down, him wanting him to get out of his school's tent. We don't, obviously Austin Metcalf isn't here anymore to ask him, but you have to only suspect, like, what was he thinking in his head? Oh, this black kid is in our tent from the other school? Heck no, we about to fix that. And then we've seen how the dad has acted on live talking about all black people and all that. So you just put that together now. Very, very suspect. Let's continue.
Records reveal they were once caught spray painting graffiti, including KKK Kill All Blacks and Heil Hitler, along with the N-word, and were sentenced to 12 months of juvenile probation. Records reveal they reportedly told authorities, "We did some dumb stuff. We did some vandalism." There are several documented instances of Austin using racial slurs in school, and in 2023, Austin was accused of bullying a black student in class. In 2018, while still in elementary school, Austin and his brother were accused of bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. He
knocked another student to the ground and punched them in the stomach. Again, this is the person that people want to say, people will say things like, he was just being a kid. He was just, no. But then you'll try to turn the whole thing on Karmelo Anthony and be like, even though they around the same age, basically the same age, you'll try to make it seem like, he's a criminal because he's black. No, can't do that. Let's continue. As you see me, I'm going to bring y'all the facts every time. I'm not going to try to just defend Karmelo Anthony just because he's black. I'm going to bring you the facts as a person who always wanted to be a homicide detective. Regardless of what I think about the current 35-year sentence, I believe that he should have been convicted on manslaughter versus convicted on, first-degree unaliving. You can go watch Willie D. He doesn't think Karmelo Anthony should be in prison at all. As you know, because I've reacted to Willie D. And I rock with Willie D hard. But me and him and the attorney that he had on there, Dennis Sperling, me and Dennis Sperling both agree, because Dennis Sperling even agrees that he probably should have been convicted of manslaughter, but because he's a lawyer in Texas, he understands why Karmelo Anthony was convicted on the first-degree unaliving charge, because Texas allows that. But he doesn't agree with it because he knows that if Austin Metcalf did that to Karmelo Anthony, that they would have probably did manslaughter. And so me and Dennis Sperling agree on the same things, but me and Dennis Sperling don't agree with Willie D, even though we rock with Willie D. Because Willie D, just wants, Karmelo Anthony, it was just self-defense, and because that's what he said. But again, you have to be in the guidelines of self-defense law. And Karmelo Anthony was not in Texas self-defense law requirements when he did what he did. Maybe in some other states, it would probably, he would be considered maybe self-defense, but not in the state of Texas. Let's continue.
Kicked out of a football, bullying and assaulting a female, which led to his arrest. During an argument in 2024 with another female student, Austin allegedly knocked her to the ground and punched her in the stomach. He was also kicked out of a football game and texted someone later, "I was about to beat the expletive out of those kids." At a previous track meet, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." During the 2023-20...
He said to unalive that person. Let that sink in. So then we go back to, did Karmelo really fear for his life or not? Because Austin has a history of threatening people, knocking people to the ground, saying unalive this person or that person, spray painting KKK and racist remarks, him and his brother and other friends. We gotta look at all of it. And for anybody who may be watching, who's a supporter of the Metcalfs and them, we gonna get to Karmelo, don't worry. We gonna get there. Let's continue.
24 school year, when another student alerted Austin that someone not on their team, quote, "behind our bench was talking wild," Austin reportedly replied, "Kill that MF." During the 2023-2024 school year, he received in-school suspension twice. School disciplinary records from April 2022 to May 2024 reveal that Austin reportedly called a teacher the B word and used profanity. He told a school official that he couldn't control it and wasn't aware that it was coming out of his mouth. In 2024, on at least 5 occasions, Austin saw a counselor regarding his anger and rage during a football game. In 2021, he got banned from attending basketball games for a season after yelling profanity at a player. Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following day.
Talking about bringing a push-button machine to school the following day. Let that sink in. He threatened to bring a push-button machine to school the following day and to unalive everybody in the school. Let that sink in. And then we got to think about all these school unaliving incidences where, students have taken push-button machines to school and basically shot up their whole school. Unaliving multiple people, including students, staff, and all people. So keep that in mind to know that Austin Metcalf was not some goody little boy. Oh, his poor family. Oh, we've seen how the daddy talk. I got all that on my channel too. So it ain't no just, oh, so poor little Austin. No, it's unfortunate what happened to him. But was he just some innocent person and Karmelo just went up to him and just poked this little innocent person walking down the street or something? No. It's more likely than not that Austin Metcalf felt some type of way about a black student that wasn't part of his team being in the tent, and he lashed out, and then Karmelo Anthony felt like he was scared and responded because it was raining and his school didn't have a tent. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. Let's continue. And yes, we about to get to Karmelo next.
Metcalf also got suspended after he and another student were talking about bringing a gun to school the following day.
Well, we understand that prosecutors, meanwhile, they do have a 75-page character dossier on Karmelo Anthony, which they promised to present as well. That document shows that on the morning of stabbing, Anthony sent out a text saying that he was, quote, low-key on the verge, and that his girlfriend went to their school principal to complain that he had been stalking her because she broke up with him. Of course, we'll keep you posted on all of those developments, and we will continue to follow this hearing very closely. For updates, stay with CBS News Texas on air and online at CBS News Texas.
Advertisement, y'all.
Try imagining a place where it's always safe and warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm.
Yes, it wasn't really that much on Karmelo, because that was really the evidence that they had, was that he told his girlfriend that he was on the verge, because obviously they were having issues in their relationship, and the girlfriend was talking about ending the relationship. You know, so you know that. But again, he's young, he's a teenager having issues within his relationship. Probably exactly didn't know how to handle everything. That still doesn't come up with excuses of saying I'm on the verge and or anything like that. Again, there's multiple reasons. I ran track and did track in school. There's multiple reasons why you could have scissors or a knife where you can maybe try to cut down your shoelaces on your old shoes that you're using for track. There's multiple different reasons of all that. So, yeah, definitely a couple of things involving Karmelo Anthony as well, too, regarding him and his relationship with his girlfriend. But nothing compares to the whole situation with the Metcalf twins. But I told y'all I was gonna bring both parts. Let me know what y'all think. I'll have the original video pinned at the top of the chat and at the top of the link in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. If you have any videos that you run across that you want to hear me react to on the channel, post it in my community tab or send it to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Also, make sure you come follow me over on my professional FB and my professional Instagram. All of that will be pinned at the top of the chat, the links to my social media, along with the original video, and at the top of the link, at the link in the link in the description, along with the original video will also be my social media links. If you have any situations involving police misconduct, injustice, violations of civil rights, involving you, a friend, or a loved one, send that to me through direct message on my professional FB or my professional Instagram. Let me know about the civil rights attorneys involved, similar to Ben Crump or Ben Crump himself. Let me know about the activists that are involved, where I can join them in the fight for justice for you or your loved one as well too. So I can join them in the fight for justice for you or your loved one as well too. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join the Young Tripp family. And make sure y'all come follow me over on my social medias, because I post over there as well too. And I also post in the community tab with everything as well too, where you can go and check out everything over there on my community tab as well too. And I'll catch y'all in the next one, and we'll see if this new trial is granted. That should be decided by Monday, but it could be even decided today, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.